on a month. This is each of your.
Go. Looks like you want to talk. There you go.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to say thank you to my colleague, Rochelle Pardue-Okimoto, and to Mayor Greg Lyman. And each of your views are so important, and I agree with you both. I am going to support this budget. This is a budget that changes every day and will change again. So I agree with Mayor Lyman that we need to look at this on a monthly basis, in my opinion. And definitely this will change. And in my opinion, it will change and we'll have to do more cuts. So I agree with Rochelle Pardue-Okimoto about making sure we make these cuts. And this is all about austerity. And this is what I've been saying since the end of 2018. When we had that independent auditor, he was telling the truth. I was telling a colleague last weekend that the Financial Advisory Board person, when I was the liaison, Rich Bartkey, he was telling the truth. And Rich, Nick Arzio, who showed up at that meeting, he was telling the truth. So I want to say to everybody, we need checks and balances. We haven't been getting this for the last 15 years. We've had the same progressive council that agrees on everything. We can't do that anymore. We need to have, someone that will watch. We have a city manager now that tells it like it is, that is not going to give a rosy picture. We have 3 FAB directors that tell the truth. The ones that we've had have left. They were part of the old group, and I appreciate their service, but I also depended on them, and I agreed with what they said. I agreed with Mark when I asked Mark Messiah at the end of 2018 and during 2019, does this mean austerity measures? And what we're going through now is austerity measures. We've done 3 taxes since I've been an elected official in 6 years, 3 tax hikes. And, and what has this gotten us? This has gotten us in worse shape because we're still spending. We can't do this. We need to live within our means, and that means cuts. So I look forward to the new council that will help me make those cuts. And these cuts are going to hurt. We cannot have people at the medium range. We need to find people that will want to get paid for less because we can't afford them anymore. And that's the truth. And this is going to be a painful next 3 years. But, the last 2 years that I have with this council, we're going to fix this. And I look forward to the council members returning with me. But I just have to say to the council members returning with me, many of you are on another planet thinking that we can still have all these extra programs. We cannot have these anymore. We just can't. We don't have the money for it. We should have saved money 10 years ago, like all the other cities in Contra Costa County, most of them, like the cities our size, Pleasant Hill. They prepared for a rainy day. They prepared for CalPERS. Martinez did the same, and Little Pinole did the same. So, where we didn't, and no one, and we just did the wrong thing by wanting, and it's nobody's fault. It's the fault of wanting to please everybody and all of our residents. And because of that, all of these extra things that we've done through the years, starting in January or earlier, many of that is going to be gone. So I'm telling the truth. This is what austerity means, and this is what's going to happen the next 2 years. We did not prepare for unfunded liability. The newspapers were right about that. We never did, although other cities in the county are prepared for it. And the newspaper writer who wrote about this constantly, he was right. So I'm going to say to him, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. I listened to my colleagues who said you were lying. So, you know, this is what I've learned as an elected official is that you don't believe your colleagues because many of them have their own agendas and they're not telling the truth. So I want to say to the FAB, you know, I appreciate the three that we have now. You are telling the truth. And I look forward in working with you. And I look forward to the council, that the council members that are running, the ones that won't make it to the council. I hope you join our boards and commissions and help us move this ship, move this city to another direction. I appreciate all your help. Thank you.